Здорово, Даньків продовжує проходити 4-й Fallout. Що ж, не встиг покинути ядерсвіт, а тут Пайпер знову з нами говорить. Питається, чи є для нас хвилинка.
Sure thing.
Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. Family's too precious. What kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again? It's just... Sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Do people actively avoid you?
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't exactly start the paper to make friends. I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
Sounds like you really cleaned up Diamond City.
Well, a lot of things got done. They even put a second bookshelf over that hole. And patched it with bricks. When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. It seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. Started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
You can count on me, Piper.
I know I can. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
I feel the same way. There's no one I'd rather have watching my back.
And I'll be there for you, as long as you'll have me. Now, come on, let's hit the road.
Способность волшебный язык. Удвоєний опит за успішні діалоги і посещення нових місць. Круто! Одна з найкорисніших властивостей від суху. Ну, а я паралельно згадав, що в ядерсвіті є ще одне місце, яке треба посітити. Ще раз. Туди я і направлюсь. Я згадав, як можна отримати оцю саму силову броню в розкрасці ядерного. Треба взламати цей термінал управління, що я зараз не можу зробити. І забрати. Забув, що тут сложний термінал. Відкрити вон там двері. Нагадую, от вони. І забрати броню. Ця броня дає бонус. За кожен елемент більший урон енергооружия. Але все одно в плані захисту вона не сравниться з квантовою бронею X01. В майбутньому заберу цю броню, коли вкачаю хакера. А поки що відправлюсь до дружества, виконаю один дуже специфічний квест. Но дуже цікавий. От, собственно, місце, де буде наш квест. Я б сказав, один з найатмосферніших квестів у всьому 4-му Fallout'і. Ми маємо прийти до цього дому. Шикарний. Його охороняють робот-охранник і містер помощник. Дім Кеботів. Пам'ятаєте, ми зустріли в барі Гуля, і він сказав, що Ну, його роботодателю потрібен хтось, хто виконає особливу роботу. От тут і живе цей хазяїн.
Go away.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Що ж, заходимо.
Let's go meet the boss.
Хата в шикарному стані.
Sounds good.
Так, не буду мусорити тут пустошною грязю. Лучше роздягнусь. То воєнна
Jack,
лампа,
the new
став
gal is here.
лаваза, чистий зонтик.
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello, hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Бляха.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh?
Так, всі ідіотські очки уже зніму.
Please, have a seat.
Stuff in here's older than you, Blue.
О,
Now,
да,
before
вот
we
тут
get
вот.
down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Конечно, вірю. Я ж ще зустрів інопланетянина.
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
You're not buying this hooey.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
What was all that about?
Don't worry about it for now. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I have some questions.
Shoot.
Why does Jack have people guarding an old insane asylum?
I don't mind you asking questions. As long as you don't mind me not answering them. If it was important to what I was asking you to do, I'd tell you. In this case, it isn't. Are we good here?
How did this package go missing?
The courier got there and picked up the package just fine, but never got back here. Could be simple bad luck, or it could be a deliberate ambush. That's why I'm sending you. It's important that you recover the missing package. You all set then?
Nothing else.
Okay. They're expecting you over at Parsons, so you'd better get going.
Ah, hello.
Got a minute?
Ah, you're back. Do you need something?
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the whole world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
Come on. The war was 200 years ago.
You know your history. Most people don't grasp how long ago the war really was. It is an unusual situation, but... well, it's a private family matter. It's no concern of yours. Are we done?
Його батькові більше 200 років? Круто.
I was intrigued by your theory about an ancient alien civilization.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. And there aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
You have proof?
Enough to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the Lost City, but he brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings. Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations, but with technology that seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange, disturbing geometries, tools not made for human hands, carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
What was your father's theory?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert.
You said your father found a lost city?
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
All right.
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you need to know.
The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
Well, I suppose that may be true. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. Any more questions?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Are we done?
I've got to get going.
All right.
Як цікаво. Я взяв з собою Пайпер, до речі, спеціально, щоб вона почула цю історію. Впевнений, для журналістки почути такої це просто сенсація. Правда, як бачимо, вона не повірила, та й вряд ли б напечатала в таке в газеті. Ця теорія хіба що... Ні, ну ми то знаємо, що пришельці існує, але для остальних це теорія з уровня конспірологічних журнальчиків. А дім реально шикарний. О, портрет Джека. Портрет як в особняку. Як в загадочному особняку Гранчестер. Ну це явно скопірували портрет. І це портрет не ніякої Мортіці і Гранчестер. Спойлер, це його портрет... Як там? Емоджен Кебот. Сестри Джека. Так, второй поверх. Да, сразу видно. Дім вченого. Так, в мене ресурсів з собою нема. Бібліотека.
This doesn't feel like a trap at all.
Oh, it's you.
Ну, глянемо ще подвальчик. Для повної картинки. Різні папки, манекени.
Hey, Edward.
Твою ж мать. А тебе можна туди
What is it?
входити?
What's this missing package?
It's a metal case.
Sure.
You don't need to worry about what it is. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Then you have a job to do.
Да, розпитати про папіка, який заключен в психушці, нельзя. На жаль.
Seems like the kind of place you can kick back, right?
О, да. Продукти в отличному стані. Но для шикарного особняка дім не сильно наповнений, я б сказав. Шафка роз... О, цей портрет явно його батька і матері. Жутковато. І костюми такі старомодні. Я б сказав, 19 століття. Сука, по суті заспойлерив. Да, сімейка куда древніє, ніж ви думаєте. О, блін, мені ж прийшло сообщення, що на поселення напали. Що ж, відправимося туди для початку. Раз уже напали на поселення, то якісь там ящики з сивороткою для іслідувань почекають. Блін. Я й забув, як довго воно виходить. З переміщення наружу. Ну, нічого. Відправлюся в поселення. А потім відправлюся в ту саму лікарню. Лікарки з роботами у нас не находить. Якщо я не буду агресивним до кетику. Психушка досить далеко. А тут на поселення напали. Я случайно напав на охранника каравана. Хреново. Блін, все так темно і не видно, де кого лупити. Надіюсь, при загрузці зараз вже наступить день і можна буде без проблем розібратися зі стрілками. А ні, ніфіга.
Huh?
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
Gunners are human scum that don't deserve to live.
I'm glad you're on our side. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Раптовий подарок. Заберіть снаряження мертвих стрілків. Воно вам ще... Ой, як пригодиться. Що ж, ми відправимося в психушку. От і дійшов до психушки. Отак вона виглядає. Явно старовинна будівля. Психлікарня Парсонс. Говоримо.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new girl. So this package. Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure, assholes with guns. Although it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
Недалеко від психічного.
Maria's in charge.
Ну, але ж видно звідси навіть.
Hey, something's out there.
How much you got left in you? Playing games with me, huh? Yeah.
Can't keep you out.
is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she
So
is?
did you find out what happened to the courier?
Your sister is missing and I want her found. What
Some
else
raiders
is
set up
there
camp near
to keep the
Parsons and
family
ambushed
safe?
him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
I'm not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her business.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. At the jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
Hey,
Ah, you're back. Do you need something?
I've got to get going.
All right.
Hey,
I can't believe how callous Jack can be about his sister.
Jack says there's no hurry about finding Imogene, but he doesn't mean it.
Хорошо, відправимося в добросусідство. От я і в третьому рельсі. Ну, поговоримо, що місцеві
Yes.
скажуть.
Peace, sister.
А, в першу чергу, звісно,
your damn mouth shut.
do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! Gal wants a word.
Magnolia.
Ben
Something
must
I
have
can
been
do for
crazy
you,
challenging
gorgeous?
Hancock like that, right in the street.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
I got your back. No worries.
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, That's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella. You again. It's my lucky day. What do you need?
Nothing. I'll leave you to it.
Don't be a stranger.
Hey, how's that?
Ага. Що ж, відправимось тепер туди.
How's the family doing?
Same as always.
I gotcha.
От я й добрався до того проповідника. Відкритий театр.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm just looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Please, have a heart.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there. She's all yours, neighbor.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought it would force me to join his absurd cult.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long.
I just need a drink first.
Can you turn down the wattage on that thing?
Hey there.
We don't have anything to talk about.
Might be a while till the next show.
Що ж, вернемося до Кеботів.
Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me? Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
See now. How's this?
Oh, that's stunning. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Oh. What do you want?
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
Where do you get this serum from?
As you probably guessed, my father is the source of the serum.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling her all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love
Excuse
Father
me.
at least
I
as
don't
much
need
as you do.
anything right now,
You
thank
know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Hey there.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
Да, капець. Кучка рейдерів можуть звільнити кровожадного параноїка. Книги. Древні артефакти. О, домашній музей. Круто. Тепер тут можна оглянутись.
Ooh, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself.
Perfect.
Цікава історія, правда?
Can't break the code.
Не, ну дім, конечно, в шикарному стані.
There we go.
Ну що ж, відправимося в лічебницю.
Oh, just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him.
Ладно, перенесемося туди зразу. Да, я пам'ятаю цей момент. Драка там буде не шуточна.
Its men seem to have given a good account of themselves. Not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Ну, принаймні, частина рейдерів здохла.
Door's blocked from the other side somehow.
Parsons.
We'll have to find him.
Who could do something like that?
Wait, listen.
Can't pick this.
Get ready.
Where that new juice is coming from? Hell yeah, it's gonna be worth it. How'd you get any of it anyway? Lefty doesn't even like it. Alright, cash the 2 favors we gave you Lefty doesn't like it. You just saw me, so we got a taste. You better be right. Lefty better share it out fair, or it's not just me, it's gonna be sore. There? Door by west.
Would need the key.
What the hell was that?
Blue, we're not alone here.
My property. You are trespassing. Let's do this.
It's seen better days, hasn't it?
God's sake, how many of these bastards are there?
Ви самі бачили.
What was that?
What you got left in you?
I hadn't come to that.
Hell yeah.
Да. Ми щойно пережили ядерний удар.
Nice.
Lou, we're not alone. See you. Let's go.
Bingo.
Don't worry about me.
You okay?
I just need to rest here a minute. I'll be all right.
What'd they use you for? Hey, check this out.
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Like the password.
I sent the elevator down to the basement, like you wanted, and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of
Don't
things
worry
ourselves.
about me.
They've definitely reached the basement. Although I
just need
don't
to
understand how they knew
rest
how
here
to
a
get
minute.
past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Adrenaline field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
What exactly is going on here?
I suppose it's time you knew. It's hard to overstate exactly how dangerous the artifact has made Lorenzo. In addition to being homicidally psychotic, he has also gained enhanced strength and unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. He also commands a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. Now, we need to get to the basement before these intruders find a way to set Lorenzo free. Follow me.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
breeze gives me the willies.
I don't know, like he ever tells us anything. Yeah, not exactly the pushover that we were promised.
Well, fewer people left in the gang means bigger shares for us, right?
Ha! Yeah, you're right. Hey, let me work it out again.
Asshole. I should shoot you myself. Increase my share by a little bit more.
Hey, quit kidding around. You're not kidding, right?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, something. Shoot it!
Fucking pay for that.
Да, жутковата лікарня. Хоча ж обої виглядають гарно. Нагадують мені про медсестру в Dead by Daylight.
Can't see! Ain't dead yet! It's you or me!
Пайпер? Ти вообще де застряла?
Where'd that little bitch go? No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me.
Так, як пройти тут?
Scared, huh? You should be. No sign of him now. Hey, let's go eat. Starving. Ah, Jesus, you always work fucking hard.
You're still alive, ain't ya?
Don't get your panties in a twist. Going.
What the hell was that?
If I find you, I'm putting a fucking bullet in your head. I don't care if you're already dead.
This is bullshit.
Так, десь тут має бути спуск вниз. Знайшов запечатані двері.
Got it.
Тут нічого нема, крім цієї стрьомної компанії обезьянок. Ладно, продовжимо шукати двері далі. Пішов нарешті. Тут знайшов нарешті прохід. Вот. Не зразу помітив, що тут проломана стіна.
place would give a ghoul nightmares.
Sweet.
Come in, see what that was. So, you like a ghost? Whatever. Just leave me alone.
Going to waste.
Разовый карабин, значит. Это не программа.
Should've just run. Shit, lost him.
Time's up. Damn it!
Killed him. Bad idea. Tired yet? Back down.
Going down. Would need the key.
О,
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
Hi.
If they manage to free Lorenzo before I can stop them, it's not worth thinking about.
You still can't stop these clowns from marching in here. Come on, damn you.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door. I'll be happy to show you how to get more of the serum as soon as you let me out of here.
I'm opening the main door. What the? Hurry! The Abremlin field is down.
A
Apparently, even the simplest task was beyond your abilities. My strength returning. Now I will finally be free.
There's still one chance. Just need a moment to enter the failsafe. Kill them, quickly! It's still stuck. This is fucking crazy. It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. Still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switch the core of relevant generator to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door
Perfect.
and let me out.
Perfect. Nice.
As soon as you set the prevalent generators, I can end this.
Do the right thing. Let me out of here.
Two more to go. Hurry! Running out of time.
Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy one here?
Just set the last generator and I can end this. Finish the route. That's it. No worry. Safe radiation won't harm you. Sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the article.
Liar! Never want me here forever if you'd had your way. Puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Goodbye, Father.
Hell yeah.
Reading?
Да, трагічно все закінчилось, правда? На превеликий жаль. Но нічого не можна було поділати. Як сказав Джек, він перетворився на опасного параноїка. А відповідь на питання, чого я не повірив Лоренцо, ну, по записах в терміналі дома Кеботів видно, що той реально пробував вилікувати свого батька і той реально страдав лютим психозом.
Hey,
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
what would he have done if he'd gotten free?
Oh, he would have killed both of us. And then the rest of my family. And that would only have been the beginning. His crimes back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No, I've answered my own question. We truly had no choice.
I'm sorry about Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. I've done so much research on the artifact. I may be able to do something with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
Hi.
I only wish I'd been able to find some way to cure my father before it came to this. I still believe that with a little more time, I might have found some way to remove the artifact. But it doesn't matter now.
Hey.
Leave me in peace. I need to mourn my father.
Ага. Втратив батька. І істочник сиворотки, даруючий безсмертя. Ну, нічого, ми ще на це получимо відповідь. Точніше, Кілька образців неочищеної сиворотки є в мене, але віддати їх Кеботам не можна. Тепер можна піднятися на самий верх. Ну, а через тиждень ми прийдемо. Не партесь, з часу не зіб'ємось, нам прийде повідомлення. Що треба поговорити з Джеком. Що ж. А на цьому... Поки що все. А ні, я ще скажу, що було б, якби я звільнив Лоренцо. Ну, по-перше, він би реально пішов вбивати свою сім'ю. З ним можна було б зустрітися в них вдома. І там 5 варіантів. Встати на його сторону. Чи сторону Кеботів. Інших Кеботів. Друге. Якщо встати на його сторону, то потім Лоренцо можна буде получати сиворотку. Він, кстати, вб'є всіх Кеботів, крім своєї жени. І регулярно можна його бачити в окруженні мертвецов. Десь зустріти, случайно. Якщо я не помиляюся, мертвих диких гулів. Ну, ми зробили правильний вибір. Жаль, що артефакт зробив його кровожадним параноїком, но нічого не можна було поділати. Да, цікавий був квестик, правда? Ну що ж. Тепер я... Ну я то знаю, чим далі зайнятися. Цікаві квести є в Ніка Валентайна. Все-таки не просто так я з його детективним агентом зв'язався. І в нього самого є лічні квести, як і в Макріті. Ну що ж. А на цьому поки що все. Дякую за увагу. Пока.